Hello. Hello, how's it going? Mosta, welcome in. Sketchy, 6 months. Thank you, Sketchy, for the prime. Very much appreciated. How are you both doing? Good. Happy Thursday to you. I didn't touch the game since yesterday, since I logged off yesterday, so I'm gonna pick up right where I left off. Right in the middle of making this quest. So, Splintered Buns, that's right. It's called Splintered Buns. Ridiculous. Can't see. Maybe I'll do glasses swap. There we go. Better. All right, so I have a conversation here that Carlos comes to you in the morning with. Uh, did I set up his schedule to do so? Let's see. Carlos schedule default. Um, numbers go down. Is a day start conversation. If numbers go down is a success. That means we went to the meeting or we read the letter. Okay. That's all we need as the condition there. And the date condition, we don't have any. Any day is fine. And the conversation name is Splintered Buns. Okay, cool. Let's see if that works. I think it does. I think I tested this already. Did I? I don't remember. Well, there he is. He's just standing there. Okay, good morning. I'd love to stick around, but I'm so tired. I gotta head to bed. Have a good rest of the stream. Sketchy, you have a wonderful night. Thank you for the prime again. Good morning. I was wondering if you can help me out. Eugene reminded me I need to fix up a few things around town, but I'm gonna need your help. Apparently, people are complaining of splinters and exposed nails on some of the benches. I can't say in town again. So good morning. Wondering if you can help me out. Uh, need to fix a few things around town, but I'm gonna need your help. Do you think? Apparently, people on some of the benches. Should I say in town square? In the town square. Let's try it. Fuzzy. Fuzzy, what is up? Bruno, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How's it going? Do you think you can help me build some new ones? I don't know how. Not a problem. Here's a blueprint of a bench I whipped up that should look nice in the town square. 3 of them, massive streak. No one has ever done this before. It's true, Fuzzy. Oh wait, so I say town square twice. Here's a blueprint of a bench I whipped up that should look nice in the town square. Might look nice in your garden here as well. Come find me when you've built 5 benches. Excuse me. Should the 5 also be colored yellow? Probably, right? Kovalaki, good morning. I think the 5 should also be. And then I don't want to say town square twice, so I was wondering if you can help me out. Eugene reminded me I need to fix up a few things. Fix up a few things. Reminded me of a few things I need to fix up. Reminded me of a few things I need to fix up. No around town. But I think I'm going to need your help. I'm going to need your help. Will this be a perpetual mission you can grind on? No, this is a one-off. But it'll evolve into other like other crafting missions, like where you have to resource collect and craft stuff. Eugene reminded me of a few things I need to fix up, but I'm going to need your help. Apparently, people are complaining. Let's just say, do I need the word apparently? Apparently, yeah, I guess it makes it seem like he doesn't know. Apparently, people are complaining of splinters and exposed nails on some of the benches in the town square. Do you think you can help me build some new ones? Sure. Here's a blueprint of a bench I whipped up that should look nice. We don't need to say in town square. Might look nice in your garden here as well. Let's just say in your garden as well. Come find me when you've built no, not 15. When you've built 5 benches. Okay. So, how do I track these things? I guess I don't really want to, I don't need to track them. They just, you know when you have 5. Finn, how's it going? What's up? YO. Good day. You're here. Yeah, sorry. All right, so this quest now, Splintered Buns gets activated. Splintered Buns, bring Carlos. No, so instead of this now, it's 5 EM1 benches. And I guess, yeah, the 5 should be inside here. Okay. Sorry, you're forgiven, Finn. Opportunity for scope creep. I just thought of. Have an option to fix the existing benches, then add a fixing benches minigame. I have a hammer and nail minigame. I have that. Can I test that? I have it turned off right now. But I literally have a minigame where a hammer moves across the screen and there's nails sticking out and you have to like hammer the nails in perfectly. I took it out because I just thought it was kind of annoying. Everyone, big shout out to Finn is Fine, where the streams are fine and the streamers are finer. That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, I made that like 2 years ago, and I actually had it for every crafting. Every time you wanted to craft something, you had to play that minigame. And only when you mastered it, like when you got a perfect score, you didn't have to do the minigame anymore for that item. And different items would have different difficulty. And it was like arduous. It was kind of a pain. So I took it out. My original idea isn't original. I mean, it was original to you. And that's all that matters. I need to list all the rooms in my game and make a blade sign and a door sign texture for each. Decals won't work. What do you mean a blade sign? What's a blade sign? And that sounds like a pain. It's a lot of like design. Like the long metal ones that stick out from the... Oh, so like... So as you're walking down the hallway, it sticks out and you can see what it is. May contain blades, yeah. Yeah, that sounds really annoying. I mean, are you able to make a little Houdini, like an HDA, or what is it called? What are they called? I forget. A little Houdini toolkit thing where you just can input the text and it scales the model. 147 rooms. You got to do that. You got to do a procedural thing. You can't do 147 bespoke things. You got to proceduralize that. Like this thing, this sign, like this text, you just do something like this. This text is just a flat thing. I can change it, you know? Just do something like that. I mean, I know you're going for super photoreal, but your fin is fine. You can figure out how to make that procedural. I still have to manually list all of them. We'll be atlasing them. Probably do it with a Copernicus. I don't know what that is. I mean, you'll still have to physically make each one, I guess, and input it. And then if you localize, do you like localize the names of the rooms? I'm totally ignoring localization. I just can't think about that right now. I'm sure it'll come back to haunt / bite me, but what am I supposed to do about it? Just put the sign in the middle of the texture and shift the UVs. Yeah. Still sounds annoying, I guess. All right, so this quest starts, and now I have a bench item in the game. Plaza bench. It looks like this. And now we need to get Carlos to upgrade it. I think I have a thing here. Upgrade town benches. Upgrade for town benches. When this thing switches to true, it swaps them in the town. Let me try that real quick. Our localization technique for these is basically if you use another language, there's a floating 3D decal pop-up with the other language translation on it. That's smart. That's smart. Does any other game do that? He didn't let me get away. Yo, Turgus! We have a Twitch baby! Wait. Do we have a Twitch baby? Or is the Twitch baby due at the end of this month? Is this the 9th month of our Twitch baby? How do Twitch babies work? Turgus, thank you so much for the sub. How are you doing? What was I doing? Oh, these benches. So how many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I technically need 6. Okay. Let me switch that to 6. Come find me when you've built 6 benches. 6 benches. And it needs to change in the quest. Plaza. 6 plaza benches. And it shouldn't say just benches. It should say 6 plaza benches. I don't think so. I haven't seen it, but with the amount of English language assets in there, it's either this or translate all the signs. I don't want to translate the signs because it makes it so much weirder to have Korean signs in a British bunker. I needed a workaround. No, this is, I mean, I would not localize the textures you have. And if you're going to do pop-ups that, like decal pop-ups that do translate it, that's generous of you. I would say most games don't do that. Unless it's super imperative to the story, like to understand. When a mommy Twitch and a daddy Twitch meet and they really like each other. A little under the weather, just got back home today. Spent the last 12 days driving across the country to move my in-laws out there. Oh, wow. Welcome back. That drive across the country is pretty, it's pretty brutal, but it's fun. I did it once. Sorry you're not feeling well. It's basically the same as having a piece of lore in English language and then a foreign translation in the UI text, except it's in the real world instead. Yeah, I think that's a cool idea for your. That's a cool idea that you're gonna do. I like it. I dig it. All right, so I changed that to plaza benches, right? Excuse me. Do I need to do it here? Although this doesn't call out to an item. This calls out to the previous benches. So I don't think I need to colorize it. Only here, when I'm specifically calling out plaza bench, that's when I need to colorize it. All right, so if I change this variable, reset, add all runtime variables, I have a variable called upgrade plaza benches. If I set that to true and I go back, oh, I hate that she gets stuck there. All the plaza benches are brand new and shiny. And that's great. That's exactly what I want. So all I got to do is flip that switch. It's basically the same as, oh wait, I read that already. It's also expandable. You can add languages as you go. Yeah. No, that sounds perfect. That sounds fun to make, honestly. That sounds like a fun little system. I like making stupid stuff like that. Let's hide this mountain. All right, so now Carlos has, let's see, Carlos just needs to have a conversation to accept the benches. So what is a bench? A plaza bench. There's a recipe for it. Item recipe, decor plaza bench. It's a nail, 4 planks of wood, 5 nails. Let's say 3 nails or 2 nails, and no plant fiber. Let's just say it's wood and it's nails. Yo, Steven. Same thing I was doing yesterday, same thing I was doing the day before. I'm just adding quests. So now I have this quest where Carlos wants you to build 5 benches to replace in town square. So I'm just making an arbitrary crafting recipe. Maybe 3. No, 4. I don't know. I'll have to see how it feels. And then we need a new conversation. Carlos quests. Payback for kindness. Active. Payback for kindness unassigned. Copy. No, 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 don't delete that. Jesus. That was a close one. Why? Delete is so close to paste. So this is splintered buns. And if create child. I need to check your inventory to see if you have Hey, you got those benches for me? I want him to also offer you help if you can't figure out how to get the ingredients, because one of the ingredients is a wood plank, and a wood plank is made from a table saw. You have to put wood in a table saw to make wood planks. And I think it would be a really good opportunity to teach the player. I can't find all the ingredients. Danny, thank you for the hydrate. Sippy sippy. How are you doing? Oops. I can't find all the ingredients. Oh. Well, let's just say, oh. Well, a wood plank. Posture check. Wardstone. Wardstone. What is up? 10 out of 10 wood plank. 10 out of 10 wood plank. Well, the wood plank is made from putting a piece of wood. Putting wood. I'll just say putting wood. Boom! Boom, what's up? Putting wood. Is that what I call wood? Just resources wood? In a table saw. Also, nails are made from melting or from running ore through the furnace? What did I call it? Furnace. I don't think I called it a furnace. think I called it something else. Yeah. What did I call it? Table saw. Hope you're following rule number 1. Most important rule. Don't talk about Alpine Lake. What happens when you forget what you call your items? It's not the grinder. What the hell is this thing? I made too many items now. I can't search through them. Where is it? Smelter. Oh my god, it's called a smelter. Through the smelter. Don't make Booyah sad? More specifically, no self-deprecation. It makes Booyah sad. Is that rule number 1? Don't make me sad? Rule 2 gets streaks. Wardstone, thank you for the streakage. That's rule number 1. Rule $1, yeah. $1 rule. I like that better. Yo, Yag. 1 New Zealand dollar specifically? What does that translate to? How much yen is that? All right, so splintered buns. If you say this, then we say, oh. And we can say also not yet to cancel out. I never know if I should put punctuation in the responses. I think yes. I think punctuation should go everywhere. It's 87 yen. Practically worthless. It's like 50 cents, 50 US cents. Is a New Zealand dollar 50 cents? Or two New Zealand dollars to 1 US dollar? Is that what it is? $0.60 right now? You can buy something with that. Can you? I don't know. Actually, it might not be possible to buy anything for 60 cents anymore. All right, and then I need the yes. Yes, there is. I do have everything. Create child. I want this one to be number 2. And then here, should this only show up if you have the items, or should it show up and he give you a response, like a silly response if you don't have them? In Malaysia, there's quite a few things I pay close to 50 cents for. That's crazy. When Andrew was young, you can get a candy bar and a can of soda for $0.25. I wish. I wish. Also, everyone, big shout out to Steven. Can't do that now. Too many cameras. What? Steal candy and soda and leave a quarter? All right, so how do I do this check? Maybe I just don't show this. How about I can't find the ingredients. Oh, also I need to teach you the recipe at the end of the other. How do I gift you a transaction? I miss writing and programming with pixel crushers. So fun. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. It's just like you just have so much power to make things interesting as long as you can keep track of everything. Uh wait, so this splintered buns, I need to gift the transaction here. Here's a blueprint. Should you get the blueprint when you read this, or should you get this blueprint after you read this? Let's do after. So, gift, action, give gift, give item, give transaction, transaction, uh, plaza bench. Oh man, that's awesome. Okay, back to the quest. So I'll do a check here for, I'll just not, just to make things easy for myself. I don't need to add something cute everywhere. Let me just check to see if you have the items here. So custom get quantity of decor plaza bench. Oh no, it's main, it's inventory. I think it's main inventory or something. Inventories, main inventory. Main inventory, decor plaza bench is greater than or equal to 6. Apply. Okay, and then we can say yes. And then he should say, oh wow. No. Hmm. Good job. I'll start looking them over to see. Let me give them a quick look to see how you did. Wow. I'm kind of impressed. That's some that's some great that's some decent beginner craftsmanship. That's some mid craftsmanship. Good job. That's pretty that's some pretty that I want to say that's pretty decent. Yep, that's pretty decent. I was expecting to have to redo them. That's not the worst. Yeah, exactly. That's what I want it to come off like. Wait, kind of, sort of, a little related. Have you seen this presentation about a world state query plus reaction system from Valve? No. Have literally watched it dozens of times, made a few attempts at recreating the system as well. Fun, inspiring, and educational. I bring it up because Alon makes a point of writer-friendly tools so creators can be creative with the power of programmers. That sounds fantastic. I will watch this some other time, but I got the tab open. All right. I'll install these right away. I'll install these tonight. Thanks again for your help. Okay, so this quest is over. Let's complete it. So quest, splintered buns, active. No, success. Excuse me. Splintered buns, bring Carlos stuff, success. And what kind of reward should you get? Maybe I'll just give you money. I don't know. Wait. What just happened? I hit the plus button here and everything, all the dialogue text went away and the script went away. What the hell just happened? Uh-oh. That was weird, right? Hmm. Wait, I figured it out. I could just make a huge merged texture of all the signs I need. Each one will be the same size, and then just pin them by the UV coordinate in Unreal. Boom, done. One draw call. I thought that's what you were gonna do. You said you were gonna atlas them. Isn't an atlas a giant merged texture of all of them together? I'm confused. I'll I'll install them. Thanks again. Thanks again for your help. Okay. I did this before. And wait, it did it again. What's going on here? What's going on here? Anytime I... Okay. This is weird. Is it going to do it to... Let's make a new node. DDD plus. And it moved back. Okay. Something's funky. We're going to restart Unity. I can't wait to see... This will be an actual mega texture. I can't fit them all in one normal texture. What's a mega texture? That sounds like a fancy Unreal thing. an old technique. ID use it a lot. Cyberpunk uses a mega texture. Is it literally taking all the textures and making it one giant texture, like 100K by 100K for some reason? All right, let's see. Did I break it? Carlos. Quests. Events. Plus. Okay, it's not doing it now. That was weird. I'll install these tonight. Thanks again for your help. Thanks again for the help. Honk. Thank you for the hydrate. I wonder if my redeems are still broken. Let me see. Huh. What's up with that? If I go to Stream Elements. No, Stream Labs. They're all gone. It looks like they're all gone. Yeah, they're not here. I don't know. They used to be here because of Stream Elements, right? Or Stream... I forget which one's which. Stream Elements or Stream Labs. No, it was Stream Labs. Maybe I just need to log back in and resync it. It's not this either. What? I don't remember how to even do sound effects. That's so funny. Why do I even have this thing? Sound alerts? Is it sound alerts? Here they are. Library. My alerts. They're all here. No, they're not. It's kind of broken. This is why they weren't showing up. This whole site is broken. Maybe sound alerts just doesn't work anymore? No longer refundable. Oh, refundable. Yeah, these haven't worked in 24 days. I guess I have to turn these off and do sound effects some other way. How do you all do sound effects? I was just using this stupid thing, soundalerts.com. But it seems to be completely broken. One day I need to sit you down and help you port everything over to Mix It Up. What's Mix It Up? Then another thing? An error occurred. Something went wrong while loading this media. Please try again later. Error. Please try again later. All right, we're done with that. We're done with that. Let me just remove those. View rewards. Redeems. All right, they don't work, so I'm taking them out. There we go. That's lame. All right, so if we have 6 or more of these benches, we say, good job, let me give him real quick, blah, blah, blah. Let me give them a quick look to see how you did, and let me take them now. So I want to run a script that takes the items. So custom inventory engine, remove item from main inventory, decor plaza bench, take 6, apply. I'll install these tonight. Thanks again. So we got to put the script back here that completes the quest. Splintered buns. Success. Quest entry. Splintered buns. Success. Apply. And we want to give a reward. Give gift. Let's give a transaction. I'll give a new recipe. Or, see, I can give an item too. Give item. Maybe I'll give a grinder here. And you can't buy one? Nah. I can give a recipe. I can give like a decoration. What should I give here? Give item. I don't know. I'll give like an end table. Yeah, I'll give a recipe for an end table. Give transaction. End table A. End table A is 2 planks and 2 nails. Okay. Everything in the game is going to be planks and nails. I need to come up with more resources. It's a bot run locally on your computer. I mean, thank you for the hydrate. That sounds good. WD-40. I just don't want to have to think about it. I just don't want to have to like turn the bot on, manage the bot. I just want the bot to work. I don't want to think about it. I mean, fine. I'll turn the bot on. That's the least I can do. All right, so let's give it a whirl. If I hit play, oh wait, nope, not done yet. Splintered Buns. I need to go to Carlos Quest Start. And he needs another thing here. So copy, paste, nodes, make link, Splintered Buns. Splintered Buns is active. And I want it to go to another conversation. Basic Carlos quests. And I want it to go to Splintered Buns. Okay. Yo, Aaron. Aaron, how's it going? I don't think about mix it up apart from turning it on and off. I only touch it if I want to change stuff. It's really intuitive. I'll DM and harass you sometime with more information. Please do, because that's pretty lame. I've never had stream stuff just like break, and I don't know what to do to fix it. So I mean, it would be better to not rely on some kind of online system. The thing I liked about that website though is I was able to like give it a YouTube link and an in and out point in the YouTube video, and it just made a clip, like it made a soundbite for me. So because that website doesn't exist anymore or is broken, those sound bites are all gone. Rabbiteer, welcome in. How's it going? All right, let's see if this works. What's the game about? It's a life sim Innkeeper-Sim. It plays a lot like Stardew Valley, but instead of running a farm, you run an inn. Good morning. I was wondering if you can help me out. Eugene reminded me of a few things I need to fix up, but I'm going to need your help. Apparently, people are complaining of stuff. Do you think you can help me build some new ones? Sure. Perfect. Here's a blueprint of a bench. This should say plaza bench. Basic Carlos Splinter Buns. Here's a blueprint of a plaza bench. That should look nice. Might look nice in your garden as well. Look nice, look nice. Let's just say that I whipped up. Might look nice in your garden as well. Come find me when you've built 6 plaza benches. Okay. So now I have bring Carlos 20 planks of wood and 10 nails. I swear I changed that. And this says bring Carlos 6 plaza benches. Like, it literally says that here. So I don't know why this says something completely different. That sucks. Any weird quest ideas? Quirky? Right now I'm working on very benign, not quirky quests. But I hope to have more quirky ones later. Jim, how's it going? Planks and Nails RuneScape flashback. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of that. Leveling construction. I never played RuneScape, so I'm not sure exactly what you mean by leveling construction. You do have a crafting level, which all that does is it, as you level up, you maybe use less ingredients, maybe you get rewards at different levels. I'm not sure what the rewards are going to be for crafting. It's a skill for building your home. Yeah, I should have something. Maybe like randomly doesn't consume item for like that would be interesting. Yo, Augie. Okay, why didn't this change? Why didn't this text change? That's a problem. I think it's because the dialogue system saves its state. So if I ever need to update this text, it does not update. It's saved. That's not good. That's not good at all. All right. Let me delete this save file. That means it would be impossible to fix typos in the future. And I don't remember exactly why I save the dialogue tree in all of the texts. And there's a reason. I don't remember what the reason is, though. All right, so if I complete numbers go down, let's say reset, add all quests. And I say numbers go down. Oh, we're out of music. We want Final Fantasy 9. Numbers go down. Main state. Active. Numbers. Oh, no. We just want to complete it. We just want to complete this. Success. There we go. What's the numbers go down? It's the name of the quest. Numbers go down is complete now. So if I go to the next day, that means Carlos should show up. There he is. Good morning. I was wondering if you could help me out. Eugene reminded me of a few things I need to fix up, but I'm going to need your help. Apparently people are complaining of splinters and exposed nails in some of the benches in the town square. Do you think you can help me build some new ones? Sure. Perfect. Here's a blueprint of a plaza bench I whipped up. Might look nice in your garden as well. Come find me when you build 6 plaza benches. Okay. Bring Carlos 6 plaza benches. It says it here now. And plaza bench. Decor. Let's just give myself 3. Hi, I'm Carlos. Yeah. I run this hardware store. Splinter Buns. Hey, you got those benches for me. I can't find the ingredients. Oh. Well, a wood plank is made from putting wood in a table saw. Also, nails are made from running ore through the smelter. Okay. You got those benches for me? Not yet. Okay. And now if I do, now I have 7. Got those benches for me? Yes. Good job. Let me give them a quick look to see how you did. Wow, I'm kind of impressed. That's pretty decent beginner craftsmanship. I was expecting to have to redo your work. I'll install these tonight. Thanks again for your help. And now we only have 1 left. And the quest didn't complete. Why? Basic, Carlos, chats. No, quests. I'll install these tonight. Oh, it's because this stuff's not here. Why does it keep going away? This is weird. Splintered buns. Success. Splintered buns. Bring Carlos stuff. Success. Apply. Can I do it again? Wait, I need more. Never mind. I need more benches. Okay, I've got 20 now. Splintered buns. Got those benches for me. Yup. Good. Kind of impressed. That's pretty decent beginning craftsmanship. I was expecting to have to redo your work. I'll install these tonight. Thanks. Didn't do it. It didn't do it. Why? Pretty decent for the godlike character that can spawn them at will. Yeah, seriously. Can make infinite benches. All right, he gave me the quest again. Splintered buns. Yep. Okay, that worked. But it didn't. I didn't get a pop-up that said quest complete. But I don't have it. Like, it's completed. Wait, let me try that one more time. Work called me on my holiday, so I get 2 extra holidays. Uh, wait, so that's a good thing? You like that work called you in on the holiday? Okay. All right, I have the quest. Maybe I just missed it. Good job. Let me give these a quick look to see how you did. Wow, I'm kind of impressed. That's pretty decent beginner craftsmanship. I was expecting you to have to redo your work. Oh, it did happen. I feel like it should happen after. I don't want I don't want that pop-up to happen while you're talking. I want that pop-up to happen after you're done talking. So I guess I need to copy, paste, and just remove the dialogue from here and say continue, make link, and then remove the set quest stuff and the give. Okay, this is weird. It's happening again when something's getting cached. Things are getting cached in a weird way. Like when I deleted this script came back. That's bizarre. I've already been 3.5 weeks on holiday, so now I get a long weekend for a little bit of work now. Well, that's good. Hey, as long as that's what you want, that's good. All right, let me try this one more time. And then I can make the next quest. If I do one quest every day, then oh man. Then the game's gonna be done in like 2 months. I think it's gonna take me 2 months to implement every single quest if I do one per day. All right, Splinter Buns, Ham Carlos, my body hurts. Yeah. Give item now. Splinter Buns. Yep, I got them. Good job, good job, good job, good job. I'll install these tonight. Task complete. There we go. And what did he give me as a reward? Wait, I didn't get anything as the reward. Oh, it's gone. Yeah, what the hell? I had an on execute here that was the reward. What is going on? Bebs, how's it going? Give gift. Give gift. Give gift failsafe. Give transaction. End table? I swear I had this. Something weird's going on with the editor. Very strange. Questing is going well. I think I just finished implementing this next quest, and now I got to figure out what to do next. Let's figure out what to do next. So Carlos has an idea to build new benches in town square. Town hall meeting. Jarf joins the Chamber of Commerce. Some silly new benches aren't going to stop us. Yeah, I want him to like laugh at the efforts. Like, why do you think benches are gonna bring bring new residents. You're delusional. You're all delusional. But you know, it's gonna work because Jarf sucks. So, what's a cool way to go about this? I thought Godot was lying to me all day, but it was my font being weird. Weird Godot font? Or your game font? How's everyone? Shout out to Errand. Quick, get your wish lists in before ads start in 40 seconds. Go, go, go. The icon font I was making? Fonts are annoying. I am very scared for if and when I do localize, because my font does not support like non-Roman characters or accents or anything. I'm screwed. I'm just gonna have to make a new font, like a new really generic font for when I localize. Hopefully that's possible. All right, Carlos. What are we doing about you? So this I want to add some stuff in here. This is going to happen the whole time. I'm never going to reduce the amount of bubbles. I'm only going to add. So there's a problem. There's a problem. There's not enough houses for people to move into. And I'm doing a leap here that's like not explained well. I need to do some more build up. Do the bubbles have any effect, or are they a planning tool? They're just a planning tool. I've been trying to oh wait, we're in ads now. I'll wait. I'll wait. You got no ads? Every country is different. I mean, they're scheduled, but depending on where you are, you might not get ads. I noticed that being in Japan, all my ads are like a quarter of the length that channels say their ad breaks are. Like I'm in channels all the time that are like, all right, we're gonna 3-minute ad break coming up, and I'll have ads for 30 seconds. And all right, cool. And sometimes I'll just have no ads. It's weird. So there's two other things that I brought up at the town square meeting, that the fountain spews brown water on Tuesdays, and maybe you can only get that quest on a Tuesday. Like maybe you have to go to the fountain on a Tuesday, and maybe you got to fix it yourself or something. Or maybe Carlos is there trying to fix it on a Tuesday, and you can help him if you see him. I can try that. Either I get spammed or I get none. Yeah, that's weird. Also, welcome back from ads if you were in them. Bebs. Yeah, they don't have any effect. They're just a planning tool. Depends on how many you've seen today. I mean, I didn't know what that badge was, so I did look at it, and I would assume that you know exactly how the ads work. So the fountain thing on Tuesday, that doesn't help me get the game complete. That's a side quest. So I do want to add the fountain thing. Let me make that here. And it shouldn't really go anywhere. So Tuesday only. See Carlos trying to fix the fountain. I'll have to come up with some stupid reason why it's only on Tuesdays. And when does the farmers market show up? It's got to be whatever day the farmers market doesn't show up. Your remit? Wait, I don't know what remit is, but I'm assuming your specialty, your department. How do I know when the farmers market shows up? Town scene? Location town. Location town. Additive scenes. The farmers market shows up on relative days of the week. What? This is all empty. Specific days? What? Oh, no. It's got a preset. That's right. Oh my God. Preset is Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Okay. So I'm safe to do something there on Tuesday. Do I have a water particle effect? Let's see. Prefab. Water drip. Neko. Welcome in. I have rain. Splash. I've got something. Oh, this is like the surface of the water. I want like a spray. Bubble stream underwater. Oh God. Daku. Daku, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How are you both? Water drip. Dynamic soft. It does not look like water. Drip heavy 2D. Let's try this one. Oh man. I mean, I could use that. I don't see why not. Waterfall. Water geyser. That's perfect. That's exactly what I need. That's a fountain. I'll just make this brown. Town scene. Kilika! Kilika, how are you? Doing good. Doing good today. So what was it? Geyser? Water geyser. Let's try the soft one. Oh no. Does it not show up in front of the water? That sucks. That's not cool. Looking forward to the week being done. Yeah. It's Thursday. It's Thursday. You're almost there. You probably one more day. What's one more day? Just Friday. Cuz Thursday is already here. Let's see what that looks like. I have a feeling that the water shader breaks it. Yeah. Wait, does it? No. No, yeah, it does. Excuse me. At a certain distance, that particle emitter just goes away. And you can't see the other one through it. Why? It's so annoying. Let's see. Water geyser. Renderer. Sort mode by distance. Sorting fudge. What a ridiculous name for a parameter. Oldest in front, youngest in front by depth. Excuse me. Oh my god. Z fighting. I mean, they're not on the same plane. They're just, it's like a render order thing. Like this materials just on a different, just on the wrong sorting priority. Wait, the following particle system render is using material with incorrect vertex streams. Fix now. Oh, ooh. Okay. Sorting priority 4. Does that mean... Okay, it still goes behind geometry. All right, there we go. Phew. Phew. iHeart, good morning. Can't be Thursday means tomorrow is officially last day of my holiday. I'm sorry, Kovalaki. It's still the beginning of Thursday, if that helps. I was trying to speed up time for Kilika. I can try and slow down time for you. I have so much handover to do. I don't have time off very often. So wait, your last day is tomorrow before your vacay. I'm also on vacation, so let's take things slow. Okay. It's very early on a Thursday. You got eons before the weekend. An infinite life can be lived between now and the weekend. That's awesome, Kilika. We have to figure out things. You have to DM me. Another week? That's like 100 lifetimes. That is so far in the future. None of the cells in your body will even be the same as they are now. You won't even be the same person. It's okay. I got that 2 extra days from that 15 minutes of work I just did. Nice. That's how it's done. All right, so do I want to do this town thing? Yeah, sure. Maybe I'll make it like required. I don't know. Yo, Amices. How's it going? This thing is so slow in the editor. It's crazy. Also, it doesn't need to, these things don't need to live that long. Let's fix that. Water drops. Their lifetime's zero point 0.2 and zero point 0.3. The water vertical, it's these, yeah. The lifetime is 0.5 to 1. Yeah, they don't need to be that. Let's say 0.25 to 0.5. There we go. And then on Tuesdays, I got to make that brown. How do I do that? So let's see. I need a group that is listening to this. So this is going to be fixed geysers. And then I'm going to have broken geysers. And these are going to be brown. Let's hide the fixed ones. Okay, brown does not seem to work. They're still just white. Is it because they have a color over lifetime? Yeah. Uh, blend, classic. Blend, perceptual. Brown. Brown. They are still... Oh, because that's the water ripples. I see. We need to make these all brown. They all get to be brown. There we go. All right, let me just see what that looks like in game. Good morning, puppy. Well, good morning from your nap. Oh, no, back down. Started working out again, so I'm stiff as a cracker. Other than that, I'm good. Nice. It's weird, but I felt my hands shaking writing commands in Bash. I've done it like a million times, but still, after taking so long a break, I felt like a noob messing around. I get that. Every time I touch different parts of the game, I totally forget everything. Like when coming back to doing these quests, I was like, how do I do these again? I don't even remember. So it's Tuesday. Oh, wait, no, but I didn't. So it's coming out brown. It's very dark. Or it's very light. It's too light. That's what it is. Can I turn off selection outline? There we go. I want them to be a little bigger. That's too big. That's good. Okay. All right, it comes out brown now. So, how do I swap between these two? Let's see. Let's make a new group. Geysers. Or fountain. I don't know. Fountain spray. Fountain spray. I want a day event listener, maybe? Or some kind of conditions listener. Conditional execute. Conditions. Wait, remove. Day event listener. Trigger also on start, yes. So the date needs to be a Tuesday. And the game condition needs to be, I'll just make a variable here. Oh wait, I just remembered. I never set this variable. Upgrade town benches. Conversation. That needs to happen here. I set the quest to complete, but variable. Upgrade town benches to true. Okay. So now that'll actually happen. I already do this. Upgrade prop helper. Maybe I do. Oh, I just use this thing. Upgrade prop helper. The only happening on Tuesdays, though, is a problem. Whatever. Let me make a new variable. A new Boolean. Upgrade. Fountain. Oh, wait a minute. I can't set that in the conversation because I want it to happen at the end of the day. So I have to do this later. I can't set that upgrade benches variable now. I need to set it later. Like at the end of the day. I can have a... Okay, that's not so bad. Quest listener. A day event listener. So we'll call this Splintered Buns Quest Listener. Day event. Let's actually reset this whole component. Clear collection. So at the start of the day, also trigger on start. If No, not trigger on start. Just at the start of the day? Nobody. Nobody. Leave it. He's always sneakily chewing the rug behind me. It's so annoying. How should I do this? I want this to happen the next day. There's like 100 ways for me to do it. I could... Yeah. At the start of the day, if Splintered Buns is a success. If Splintered Buns is a success at the start of the day, that means it happened at least yesterday. Then set variable. DS variable? DS variable set. Okay, I need to set this. DS var. Okay. Light Yarn, how's it going? How have you been? I hope you're doing well. It's been a minute. Executes. Hype runs. How many times have you had to redo how systems work? If often, how do you stay motivated? I haven't had to redo too many things, actually. Excuse me while I try to get my dog to stop chewing on this rug. Nobody. Nobody. You son of a bitch. Doing well? Yeah, I'm doing good too. I'm doing pretty good. Just, you know, moving along, keeping it going. Hey. Leave it. Leave it, buddy. I'm gonna have to kick him out in a sec. There we go. He gave up. He gave up. There we go. So this should work. This should work. Frame delay none. Sure. Also trigger on start. No, I don't want to trigger on start. Do I? Yeah, why not? Because if it happens in game, you have to finish the day to save the game anyway, so. All right, let's see if that works. Towels were enemy number 1 for our puppy back then. Not a single day without chewing on one. Yeah, this dog, he hasn't destroyed too many things, I will say. He ate my... Oh, did I tell you guys my dog literally ate my freaking homework? My dog ate my freaking homework. If you follow me on Blue Sky, you might have seen. But let me show you. He hasn't destroyed too many things, but he destroyed my textbook that I had homework in that I can't do now because there's a giant page. There's a giant chunk ripped out of it. A monster. Look at that monster. Monster. He's just been like really headstrong, stubborn, and he plays really rough, and he always wants to bite. So it's been a struggle to get him to stop biting. He's been really good though the past few days, I will say. Past few days he's been quite the angel. All right, I need to check to see if this works now. All right, good morning, good morning, good morning. And bring in benches, so plaza bench. I don't know what kanji that is. Sorry, I can't read. Kanji o yomemasen. Hiragana to katakana wa daijoubu desu. Get those benches for me. Not yet. Plaza bench. All right, give the benches now. Why isn't he walking away? That's another weird thing. He should be walking away and doing his day. Splintered buns. You got those benches for me. Oh my god. Splintered buns. Yes. Kind of impressed. That was decent. Complete. Done. All right. So why are you stuck? That's so annoying. So the benches are all busted and it's spewing brown liquid from the fountain. Okay, so it's correct. It's working. Now, this should not. The benches should not fix themselves. But then, if I come back the next day, so I end the day, and I come back, Carlo. Oh, why does Carlos still want to talk to me? Oh, because he needs a condition that says don't do that. He needs. I forgot about that. Carlos schedule. He's just gonna do this every day. Oh no, Carlos. Carlos. He has that disease where you can only remember one day. He's like 51st dates. So the condition is numbers go down is a success and splintered buns is unassigned. Okay, there we go. Wait, you have that NPC too that suffers from amnesia? No, I don't have that. Do you? Do you have that light yarn? Everyone, do you know light yarn? Big shout out to light yarn. How is your game going? Library of Lyria. I have it. I have the link. Paste. Boom. Piperons, you got it? You have it wishlisted? You know light yarn? Of course you do. I know you do. Everyone, this is the game that light yarn's working on. Give it a wish list. Give it a follow. Coming soon to early access. How soon? How soon? Steam page looks great. It's another cozy game where you run a library. All right, so this should not happen anymore. Sure. Yeah. Okay, so I guess I need to recomplete this. Plaza bench. Yep. Okay, recompleted. But I should see the benches in town now because we did complete it before. Yeah, cool. They've been upgraded. I'm wondering if I should have like a little cutscene that shows your work. It's going quite well. We are preparing for a third closed playtest with slightly more people, and this time with people that we do not know personally, which is quite frightening. Thanks for sharing. Of course, I would not be scared. Do not be afraid. Just get it in their hands, get the feedback, fix whatever they say, and you're good to go. Or don't, or ignore them. Be like, you guys don't know what you're talking about. You're free to do whatever you want. All right, so the bench has worked. The fountain thing, the fountain thing. The more I work on it, the more I'm like, I don't. Why am I doing? It should just always be brown. It should just always be brown. Why is it on Tuesdays? I did that to be like. I did that to be a little quirky. I did that to be just unusual, and it's just causing me pain. It's just gonna always. It's just gonna always be fountain spray. So I'm gonna remove this day event listener. The upgrade prop helper. I can use this now. It's going to check for upgrade town benches. No, it's going to say upgrade fountain equals true. Wait, one. Lua condition, right? Lua condition wizard. Yeah. Why is there a text box here? That's weird. Apply. Yeah. It doesn't do anything. It's weird. And I need to hide and show. So hide. Wait, what does hide and show mean? Hide and show is a bad. Those are bad names. It's if true, if false. Town square benches group. Where'd they go? Where did the benches go? There they are. Broken benches is hide. Upgrade benches show? If true. Oh, if it's true, hide this. If it's true, show this. That's confusing. So hide the broken, show the upgraded one. Hide the broken. Okay, there we go. Meh, it's the best game. Shut up, everybody. Exactly. Asobu, how's it going? Good evening over there. Yo, JB. JB, have a good night. Everyone also big shout out to the Whitechapel. All right, I'm going to get rid of that Tuesdays thing. Ooh, maybe it should only become broken once Jarf shows up. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe Jarf should cause some trouble. Nah, I'll leave that for now. All right, it's gonna be required. It's gonna always be brown, and then it's gonna have to be fixed later. And maybe I should make this brown too. Oh, I forgot. I know how to fix my lag issue. It's my UI. If I hide my UI, boom, everything gets perfect. I forgot about that. When I'm doing heavy work in the editor, I need to remember to do that. So this water plane is coming from what? Water plane. So I need another one. Let's say the broken geyser has, this is broken, this is brown water. And I need a new material. Fountain brown. Let's hide this one and make this one brown colors. Okay. Broken geyser now. Brown water. Good water. Okay, let's see how this works. So the variable it's looking for is upgrade fountain. Set to false. Upgrade for the fountain, obviously. And then it should be looking for upgrade fountain variable. Save. Is that going to work? Let's see. Why can't I interact with that? Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Something. Oh, because I hid the UI. The game completely breaks when I hide the UI. That's normal stuff, right? All your games completely break when you hide the UI? Ew. Ew. Oh, that's brown. Is that a poop fountain? And maybe it shouldn't be brown. Maybe it should be orange. Do you remember when you were working on the system that recognizes individual rooms based on what the player built? Have any advice on that? Sure. Um, Conveniently, everything in my build system is based on tiles. So, and all the tiles have a connection to their neighbors, and all the tiles also have a connection to a, a wall if there is a wall along the edge of the tile. So I do a flood fill algorithm basically, and anytime I hit a wall, I just stop until I get all the tiles in a room. So if the room is not completely closed off from walls, it's going to flood fill everything. which, you know, it's not ideal, but hopefully players get the gist. Yo, EXO, look at all those pats. Look at all those pats. I've only got one. I've got that one. Yeah, there's a turtle over there. I'm so tired. How's life been post release? Is it everything you thought it was gonna be? Floodfill did the same way, but it's still kind of buggy. I'm currently searching for different approaches that might be a bit more robust. So what is not robust about the flood fill? Like what would be causing issues in your instance? It has been everything I expected, more or less. That's good. More is good. Everyone, if you don't know, EXO just released No Signal like a week ago now? 2 weeks ago? It's been like 2 weeks. Make sure to go check it out. Almost 2 weeks now, yeah. That's great though. Now you get to work on the next game. Isn't that great? That must be a great feeling. No, I know it's complex. It's complicated motion. Project's over. Something you spent a long time on. When I'm done bug fixing, sure, I'm very excited. I also need a job. Oh no. Maybe Carlos comes out here and checks on things. Hmm. I offloaded the whole analysis stuff into a job that happens on multiple different threads, depending on how Unity job system is handling it internally. And sometimes this gets messed up, gets triggered multiple times, interferes with itself. Oh, well, that's what you get for being really complicated and using job system. I don't do anything complicated ever. Nothing multi-threaded, nothing, no burst stuff. I don't know. I don't even know how it all works. I would probably benefit from it. What if you don't do it in Unity jobs and do it the old-fashioned way? Just that, just your flood fill. All right, where was I? Where was I? So I need to figure out how to incorporate the fountain. I think once you've completed the benches, then Carlos goes to the fountain and stares at it. Oh boy, wait, he mans the hardware store. He can't really do that. He can't stand somewhere. Ah, that sucks. What do I do? He can send you a letter telling you to come visit him again. Hmm. What should I do? Also, I think my chair is broken. As I swivel back and forth, it feels like it's rocking. Uh-oh. There's a pretty interesting asset, or this is a pretty interesting asset. Offers a nice pseudo job system for anyone that wants to optimize without redesigning for job system. That's interesting. Master scheduler. Unity pathfinding for 10,000 agents. Just makes new methods and updates each in its own order. What are we looking at here? So this is the default. Now, using his new system, enabling the queuing system. Oh, you can see them queuing. They don't, so I see this. I get it. It's making it so that these methods take turns, one per frame, or however many you want per frame, if you can control it. But it's very noticeable. You can see them like tick, tick, tick. But that's obviously with 10,000 units. You can see it, yeah. I do this kind of thing occasionally. I don't have like a generic system that allows me to do it, but I do that kind of thing occasionally. Not all are noticeable. Yeah, yeah. I can see how that could be useful in some instances. I'm scoffing at it because like I see how stupid it is. I see it's not working, but it could be useful. I can see how useful it could be. All right. Tuesdays, no more Tuesdays only. Let me get rid of that text in the group conversation too. Population meeting. And the fountain still sprays brown water, just not on Tuesdays. Okay. You're chewing the rug again, buddy. No, leave it. Leave it, buddy. Leave it. Thank you, buddy. All right, this is going to come from here. What's an interesting way for this to happen? So the ways I do have are letters, people showing up, and you running into them in the world. I can't have major quests rely on you running into them into the world. That's not good. Not good dynamics. I like how the dog plays with the noisiest toy while streaming. Yeah, at least he's not chewing the rug. See Carlo trying to fix the fountain. Maybe his shop closes while... Yeah, maybe he is out there and his shop is just closed until he can fix these things. I want to submit a demo to NextFest, but deadline to submit is in like 3 weeks. I thought you want to wait until right before you release to submit to NextFest. There'll be other NextFests, don't worry. Lethal error. Welcome in. How are you? Is it really cozy gaming when Blizzard is laying off a bunch of developers? Uh, I'm not sure what that has to do with anything. Yeah, don't sweat next fest. You're not beholden to release your demo. You're not beholden to release your demo shortly after. We're aiming for next year too. Is it not next fest demo first, then post fest demo, then release? You're not beholden to release your game after the demo or shortly after. Yeah. Everything, please. Okay. General demo, then next fest, then release. Yeah. I guess I know Steven, or I'm assuming Steven's far away from release and it's not going to be soon, which is why I would say don't rush to get something out into next fest. That was the rub with Crystal Rail. We had to make a very serious pivot after the release of our demo in January in time for next fest. So if you can do it again, Asobu, what would you do? What have you learned? No, it can't be C. Carlos trying to fix the fountain. What can I do over here? Melissa wants to expand her diner. Maybe I can explore this a little. Give Carlos a rest. And then I can talk about like her being quiet. So she wants to expand her diner. I need a what is this line? It's needs ingredients to try new recipes, needs guests to try her new food, needs new ingredients to try even newer recipes, needs more guests, and then I don't know. I don't think I finished this properly. Do the last next fest before your release, which might be this one. I don't know. If it is this one, how exciting. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for because submission for the next one in 3 weeks is for October next fest. I'll be close. You'll be close to release by October next fest. Oh man, I gotta get on it. I guess I just assume everyone's gonna work on their projects for years and years and years like me, but no, people are smarter than that. All right, I'm actually not gonna do the Melissa stuff because it's side stuff. All right, let's just have Carlos send you a letter. We're just gonna do it. Just gonna rip the band-aid off. Rip the band-aid off. So let's make a new quest called Spewing Brown Stuff. I need a quest name for something that's spewing brown stuff. Anybody have any ideas? I kind of want to just name the quest. The fountain is spewing brown stuff. Also, let me make it a little more orange and not brown. I like that title. Right, not the spy game. I assume that. It seemed like you're full on the Akiba game. What I would do differently, probably conduct a much more widely distributed demo program before next fest because I think Crystal Rail suffered quite a bit gun shy on even having a closed beta distributed through Steam. Not my choice, by the way. For a solid 2 years, the only playtesting we conducted was in person. So you wish you got the game out there to more randos quicker. That seems to be a common thing. Okay, how do I make this look less like waste? Human waste. No, it just looks like different kinds of human waste. It's terrible. I can't believe I'm making fountains spewing rusty water when Blizzard is laying people off. Can you believe it? Doggy, stop barking. Poop is a part of life. It is, but it's supposed to be like rusty water, so maybe I make it more red. Oh God, now, oh no. None of this looks good. Make it greenish. Okay, there you go. Aline, thank you. Thank you. Solved everything. Just make it green. All right, we're gonna change the. We got it. I'm just gonna change the dialogue to be green water. Thank you. The fountain still sprays green water. You should be ashamed of yourself. Didn't you know about the layoffs? I did. I knew about the layoffs. I started to stream anyway. I said, you know what? This is more important to me. Selfishly, right? Am I right? Listen, I don't know. I don't mean to like I don't mean to be a dick about it. Lethal error. Uh but that's a very weird thing to say. Could call it algae bloom. That's true. It does look like algae bloom. I have to make it more toxic, more. I'll make the green like radioactive, like Aileen said. Bloody poop. No, it's so blue. That's why I couldn't make it red. It's like terrible. Oh, wait, that's what I also noticed. Even close people, friends, are not that good when it comes to real play testing. No, no family or friend or no family member or friend is going to give you like true, honest feedback. It's just too rare. Now the fountain looks like my garden pond. Yeah, it just looks normal. All right, so that's changed to green. Let's make this obviously something toxic. Oh God. Excuse me. Yeah, there we go. That's toxic. This does not look like algae. That does not look like algae. Thank you. Nix, welcome back. How's it going? Welcome in, Raiders. Mountain Dew fountain. Yeah, it's a Mountain Dew fountain. Everyone, shout out to Nix Interactive. How was your stream today? How's the shop simulator going? Welcome in, Raiders. If you don't know who I am, my name is Andrew. I'm working on a cozy life sim Innkeeper-Sim called Alpine Lake. Right now, I'm working on adding quests to the game. I have a quest where the fountain in the town is spewing green water, and it's supposed to be spewing nice, sparkling blue water. So I'm just adding a green fountain to the game. Let's make this green. This looks better, darker, yeah. Made a ton of progress. Now I just got to make it pretty nice. Do you have anything you'd like to share today? Now you only need to add nuclear waste facility under the town. You have a great Half-Life story. I mean, this could be related. This is definitely going to be related to the box company. They've done something to screw this up. So maybe you don't like give a part to fix this. Maybe you have to like investigate the pipes. I'm getting barked and snapped at from my dog. He really wants to go outside and play. I'm gonna take a short break just to let it make him pee on the pad, and then I'll be right back. Why are we so afraid of bloody? No, let's throw down this stigma. No, everyone, big shout out to Nyx. I'm gonna take a 2-second break. I'll be right back. I gotta deal with my barking dog. Hold up. I see all the texts. I'll respond to them in just a second. All right, I'm back. Let me go back for a sec. Asobu says, honestly, our local game dev groups were also rather unhelpful. More often than not, the feedback we would get would be, "It's not my kind of game, sorry," which is legitimate but not actionable. I get that feedback a lot as well. This is not my kind of game, but or I get oh my significant other would love this all the time. It's actually really hard for me to get feedback as well. I'm like out of breath from making the dog do that. Why? This is a problem. Sorry to hear that. Game dev communities should be better than that. It's hard to get honest feedback though, even from other game devs. I give terrible feedback most of the time to everybody because it's just I don't know. I never trust my own opinion, to be honest. Except when it comes to like visuals. I do trust my opinion when it comes to visuals. But when it comes to gameplay, your guess is as good as mine. I will still give thoughtful feedback on games I don't like because as a game dev, I should know about the space and all stuff that's being made in a professional capacity. I will strive to be more professional like UXO. Made a bunch of item parts that can be used to make a ton of items instead of individually modeling each item. Nice modularity. That sounds like something shareable. We're definitely afraid of that. I heart gross. The green color looks not unpleasant. You like it? You want to swim in that? I wish I'd had something like this here. Small German towns seem to tend towards traditional shooting festivals and drinking beer rather than game dev. Well, you can start it. Why don't you start your local game dev community? Looks like a cute mossy pond, not who screwed this up. Is it not radioactive enough? Yes, very risky comment. Algae bloom was a good idea. That meant it would need a good cleaning. And because it's nasty business, nobody in town wants to do it. Well, I want to make it, I don't know. Actually, I don't even know what would be broken. I think a pipe is just going to be broken somewhere and you need to like get materials to fix it. That's not to say we don't have good, even great feedback occasionally, but not engaging with the game just because, oh boy. I mean, yeah, not all communities are going to be great. Um, I will say the Twitch community is fantastic. The second type feedback is very actionable. Just ask them to come back with their significant other. Oh, yeah. I feel like cozy sim games are not popular among game devs. No. It's hard to get feedback until you're contacting purely gamers. Very, very true. Every game dev I know is like, I don't play these every single one. I don't play these kinds of games. I give goated feedback. Steven, have you ever given me feedback? Have you ever played it? I'm not even judging you. I'm just curious. Often we would wind up reading the tea leaves and try to pick up on what people suggested when they gave us the time. What was honestly been more actionable, funnily enough, was open feedback since the demo was public. I still read tea leaves, but there was more to read. YouTube comment section was brutal, but had legitimate objections. Oh, dang. I never even thought about getting feedback from devs. You got to get feedback. You got to get feedback from everybody. It's the only way to like keep going. You can't be in a void. What if you're making something terrible? Don't you want someone to tell you? Okay, how about this? There's going to be a leak and you're going to need concrete to fix it because concrete is something that you can build. All right. That just means you need gravel. So this is actually perfect. This whole quest line is going to teach you how to process items into other items. So the first one taught you how to process wood and nails. And this one's going to teach you how to process rocks. Beautiful. Beautiful. Tutorial quests. Did I make these green? I did. I know at least one person that is a game dev and loved your game, and she gave birth to my daughter 11 months ago. That's nice. I hope the whole family's doing great. I don't know why. Devs just never crossed my mind as a group to ask, probably because I'm the only dev in my circle. Well, I mean, you're a streamer in this category. This category is a circle. If you visit other people's streams, you will start to see the same people, and realize that the software dev category in itself on Twitch is a pretty good dev community. There's not a lot of people that have released games, but as we were talking about the other day, they're there. Not everyone has released, but the number is growing every day to streamers who have actually released their games. So it's a trustworthy group. It's a pretty small community, but still big enough. Yeah. You can still come across multiple people you haven't met much yet. Yeah. There's new people coming by all the time. I haven't played the demo, but if I did, oh boy, the feedback. Well, if you ever do play the demo, I'd love a wall of text. Actually, no, don't play it. Don't play it. I don't want that. Let me just make this game in a box by myself. From what I've seen with few people I watched here, Twitch is good about giving positive feedback, but kind of bad with giving critical feedback. Streamers are just not brutal enough sometimes. It's true. It's true. I don't always give negative feedback. It's just also most of the stuff you look at is work in progress. So it's hard to give negative feedback on a work in progress as well. You never know, like sometimes people get defensive, like, oh yeah, of course, I'm working on that. So I tend to like skirt around all that stuff. Yo, Nomadic Side Quest. How's it going? I think I know who you are. Welcome in. Yeah, I do. Greggles, what is up? Rafu, how's it going? Worky the Chocobo. Like this music. Danny, welcome in. Yo, Nomad. I was doing a co-working stream. Nice. Chun, what is up? Welcome in, everybody. Should I follow your side quest account? I didn't know it was a thing. What were you working on today? Were you working on the stream setup? Everyone, big shout out to Nomadic Gaijin. He's an IRL streamer here in Japan, and I've been following him for a couple months now. I've caught every stream since. It's kind of ridiculous. Very enjoyable person to watch, explore Japan, visit all these little nooks and crannies that I'm learning so much about, you know, the area that I got like a list of places I want to visit now. But yeah, thank you so much for the raid. And raiders, if you don't know who I am, my name is Andrew. Working on a cozy life sim Innkeeper-Sim called Alpine Lake. And today I'm working on some quests. I've been working on quests for a couple days now. I'm just trying to add all the quests to the game. Each one of these little nodes is a quest. I'm trying to add all the quests into the game to beat the game. And right now I've implemented this. So I've got a long ways to go. And it takes me about a full day to do one bubble. Maybe like sometimes 2 days. And every time I finish adding one, I'm like, oh, I need to add a couple in the middle. So it's going to take forever. Not only is he an IRL streamer, he's also a voice actor. That is true. That is true. Yes, if you're looking to run to Steam to wishlist Alpine Lake, there's a link for you. Let me scroll back and catch up on chat, because in a classic fashion, I fell behind. I believe that as a dev, you are obligated to meet the genre of the game where it is. It would be quite unfair to expect Alpine Lake to be a game I like, such as Deep Rock Galactic. Yeah. I think people that write you off and say, this isn't my genre, so I can't really give you feedback, it's just someone who just doesn't want to give you feedback. And people are busy. You never know what people's deals are. I find it helpful when people admit to not playing that kind of game. I prefer this over taking feedback from someone who doesn't have a genuine emotional response to the game. Yeah, I see exactly what you're saying, Steven. Replacement, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Only if you want to join my nonsense, of course. But yeah, I hope everyone gave Nomadic Gaijin a follow, so you can adventure around Japan with him and with me, because I'm always there also. But yeah, so yeah, you came into a game dev stream. It's pretty boring here. It's pretty boring. We talk about game dev. And sometimes I type stuff. Had to follow. Also bald, bearded glasses. Also sitting on a Dexley. What's a Dexley? Oh wait, looking at time and portion, Sandrock. Those quests can be real lifeline for such games. What do you mean? I've played my time at Porsche, and I have been referencing that a little bit. There's something a little impersonal and non-linear about it that I don't like, but it's still like pretty good reference. It's like I'm looking into a mirror. Did you get your chair from Staples? No, I got this from basically the staples of Japan from Nitori. Oh dang, yo, Adam, have a good one. All right, thank you, Adam, for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. Everyone, big shout out to Adam C. Eunice. Raiders, welcome in. If you don't know who I am, My name is Andrew. I'm working on a cozy life sim Innkeeper-Sim called Alpine Lake. It's today I'm working on quests and quest implementation, some visuals, some refactoring, that kind of stuff. Those of you who don't know who Adam C. Eunice is, please make sure to give him a follow. He's a master indie game dev, pixel artist, animator, working on Insignia. Make sure to check him out. And wishlist Insignia. Click the wishlist button. Right there. Right there. It's got a Steam page. Look at that. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Asobu, thank you. You do not have to play it. You do not. Looking at a number of quests it has and variety, and some of them are impersonal. It comes with a quantity, yeah. But all quests where you're usually pushing me forward with playing the game after I more or less worked out workshop part. Wait, I think I butchered that too much, and I missed the sentiment. Too bad. I'm gonna try your work. All right, I can't stop you. It's true. So yeah, we were just discussing like getting feedback on your game and how to get feedback and who gives feedback and just some like stories about getting bad feedback. And I think the conclusion is that some devs, or maybe the conclusion is not even about devs, it's that it's really hard to get good feedback, and maybe devs specifically don't give the kind of feedback you need. Some people are just very good at giving feedback. Some people aren't. Some people are too positive. Some people are, I don't know, too negative. And then where do you get it? Glos Made, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Also, let me show off what I'm working on. I'll show the trailer real quick. This is Alpine Lake. It's a little bit Stardew Valley, a little bit The Sims. Compliment Sandwich is its own bag of worms. It's hard. It's hard to give good feedback. And then you have to, and then once you get feedback, whether or not it's good or bad, you have to interpret it. And you could take it literally. And maybe someone's suggesting you to do something that could be better. That doesn't mean it is better. That's just their opinion. Sometimes the feedback is like a lot of work and you just don't want to do it, even though it's good feedback. It's really hard. You know, there's only so many hours in a day. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. Welcome in, everybody. I'm currently being like harassed by my puppy because he really wants to go outside. So I'm going to try and go for a little bit longer and then I'll take him outside later. Derek Yu has some good things to say about feedback playtesting. Spelunky Dev. If you got a link, drop it. Also, Peblo de Goat, welcome in. How's it going? The Spriters Resource, welcome in. Feedback relating to code changes where it requires stripping everything out and starting fresh is tough because it's like, yeah, cool, but also I need to finish at some point. Yeah. Sometimes someone makes a really good suggestion and you're like, that's a great idea. I am not going to do that because I don't have time. That's on you to process the feedback. But I think, so before you came in, Asobu was talking about like, when you have someone play your game and they go, well, this isn't really my genre, and they just basically just give you nothing. And that's just kind of sad. It's just kind of sad because they just, they just don't want to give you feedback. They just don't want to like think about it, critically think about it. No worry, Glos. Appreciate it. So yeah, we just got a double raid too. Nomadic Gaijin just raided in. And if anyone's interested in IRL streaming in Japan. Make sure to give Nomadic Gaijin a follow. So yeah, y'all came in before the raids. I was working on this fountain. It is supposed to be blue, but it's green, and you have to fix it to make it blue. And I was just working on what the quest could be to fix this thing, and I realized that these quests that I'm adding are kind of a tutorial because they're teaching you how to process items. So I need a silly quest name for this fountain being green. I need a silly quest name. This is the best part. This is the best part of making a new quest, is coming up with the name of it. The last quest, it was fixing these benches because they were all messed up and people were getting splinters, and we called that quest Splintered Buns. So that's the vibe. Something like quirky, punny. Green water, toxic water, maybe toxic water. I don't think it's toxic. I don't know. Dirty water. Sewage spray. No, it's not sewage. It ain't easy being green. That's close. We're getting there. Something with fountains too. Broken fountains. Trino, welcome in. How's it going? Green is not a creative color. Fountains of green. Oh, wait. What did I say I was going to name it? I said I was going to name it literally, the fountain is spewing green water. Like, now that's too long and too blunt. I can't have quest names that long. Get the plunger. Fountain I hardly hewer. That's ridiculous. Wow. Okay. So he talks about this in interviews, but here's a straight up article he wrote. During the course of making and releasing a game, you will receive feedback from various sources, and it's not always clear what to do with that information. In this article, I'll offer a framework for thinking about feedback and some suggestions on what to do with it. That's pretty cool. This looks like a great read. I recommend everyone clicking that link and saving it for later. Or go read it now. It's fine. Fountain quest title, The Morning After Burrito. No, it's not sewage. Nickelodeon wants their slime back. Aggressive algae. Okay, I actually like that. Aggressive algae. Something, yeah. Algebraic. What about algebraic? How do you spell algae? Algebraic. How do you spell algebraic? Algae is A-L-G-A-E. Algebraic. Algebraic. Yeah, that is how you spell it. Yeah, algebraic. Asobu, that's the one. Algebraic. I wonder if the dash. Do I have a dash in my font? I must have a dash in my font. Let's see. Wait a minute. So I'm just gonna make up some BS. Like, you need concrete to fix it for some reason. I don't know why, but you're gonna need concrete. The fountains. The color of the water coming out of the fountain is not ideal. Okay. Let's just make sure I have a dash in my font file. I have to. It'd be crazy if I didn't. Fountain Funk. That's pretty good too. I actually like Fountain Funk. Pipe could be exposed or something, needing concrete to seal the pipe once the repair is done. Yeah. I don't know where I would put it. It's just gonna be imaginary for now. +1 for Fountain Funk. You think all right, Fountain Funk or algebraic? You have 5 minutes to vote. Let me see them votes. Two stripper. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Algebraic supposes something to do with algebra, but if it use it if the mission includes doing math. Otherwise, nah. Of course, you're gonna be against algebraic because you came up with Fountain Funk. Oh no, Treyno came up with Fountain. Sorry, because you like Fountain Funk. So now you're just debating. No, you didn't. I know, no. Treyno did. Treyno gets full credit. Sorry, Treyno. My streamer brain. It only has like a 5-second memory limit. I'm gonna have to agree with Steven. Listen, puns don't need to work. They could just exist. That's my feelings about puns. The morning after no. Morning after burrito night? No way. Hat on a hat, sock on a sock. I don't know if I want to Google that. So, how is this quest going to work? Do I want it to be a letter? I guess it's a letter. So let's make a trackable, track on start, has subtasks, add a new quest entry. The first one is visit Carlos. Do I put punctuation in these? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It's very inconsistent. What do I do? Yes, always punctuation. Always punctuation. Help fill the collection boxes around town. Foundational work. Oh yeah, I didn't do this yet. Oh, I do have punctuation there though. Staff only. Give Hollis an ancient staff. Hollis asked me to make him an ancient staff. Do I? What? Ancient staff. Do I have that item? I do. What is that? It's just a stick. It's a piece of bread. I have an ancient staff item, and I guess temporarily I just used a breadstick. That's fantastic. All right, I don't want to go in and add punctuation to all these right now. I don't care. So it's going to come from a letter. All right, how's the vote? We're still tied. Oh my God. Everyone, there's 1 minute left. There's a tie. I will change the name of the quest to whichever wins the tiebreaker. So please, at least one person has to vote. If 2 people vote, you have to vote for the same thing. Because if it's a tie, that's bad. I want to change my vote to Fountain Funk. Wow. Okay, that's 6 for Fountain Funk, 7 for Fountain Funk, and that's 3 for Algebraic now. All right. All right. If everyone likes Fountain Funk. I like Fountain Funk too. I actually do think it's good. And that's the only reason why I'm allowing this change. Treyno, thank you so much for the suggestion. And Steven, thanks for sticking up for Treyno's suggestion. If you didn't stick up for it like that, this change never would have happened. I'll send my PayPal details. If I can give you bits, I would give you a bit right now. Okay. So I need a new letter. Content. Resources. Letters. Quests. Wait. Quest letters. Oh, these are just all the quest letters. That's weird. All right, so we need a quest letter that says, hey, come say hi. So let's just duplicate Shutterbuggin. And this one's going to be called Fountain Funk. Begin. So this is going to come from Carlos. We don't need to be from anyone. We got to change that. The gift, there's no gift. Let's get rid of that. The send conditions are quest conditions. We don't want to set any quests here. Shutterbugging, set both. We don't want to do that. We want to set Fountain Funk, visit Carlos to active, set both. And the send conditions are current. Yeah, whoops, this is bad. So we don't want to do that. We want the quest condition to be Splintered Buns is complete. Success, there it is. Okay. %30 to Steam, 31% to Trano, 20% taxes, 10% puppy tax, 6% Gaijin tax, 3% to Booyah. Accurate. Add points. Actually, I could do that. Add points. Add points. Trano, 500. Set Trano points to 645. Trano has 645 points. I have no points. Damn. You know what? Add points. Booyah Grandma. 1. There, I have 1 point now. You're 216 out of 7,000 on the leaderboard. 7,000. Does that mean 7,000 unique accounts have come through this stream and gotten at least 1 point? iHeart, number 20. That's pretty good. Vice versa. How's it going? How are you keeping a project clean and organized? Recently started using Unity. Great question. I don't know. All right. I can talk about that a little if you're interested. Every game, that's the problem though. Every game is going to be different. Every single game is going to be different. But here's a few things I do on every project. In your assets directory, if you're downloading assets from the asset store, this thing can get really, really messy, right? So what I do is all of my folders that I make, I put an underscore on in front so that they always pop up on first. So these are going to be my main folders of stuff that I'm creating. There's organizational tip number 1. So now everything below it is probably some BS pack that I'm downloading, and I don't really care what's going on down here, except for resources. But you can put resources anywhere, so I actually have another resources folder somewhere else. The second thing is to break up your stuff into nice, easy to understand categories. It's pretty simple. Animation, audio, content for me is prefabs. And I have like so many different kinds of prefabs. And not only prefabs, but also my resources folder is in here and content. But yeah, you can see most of these folders are just called something prefabs. What else do I use? Oh, right. Incoming stuff from Maya. I make a lot of my own assets. So anything coming in from Maya is going to go into this models folder. So these are going to be these are just all FBXs. They're all FBXs from Maya. Scenes, scriptable objects. I have a whole place just for scriptable objects. I have tons of scriptable objects in this game. I use them like crazy. The next tip to keep your project organized is to try and use scriptable objects. I think they're really helpful to hold data, and they keep you organized. I have one scriptable object that basically all my other scriptable objects are a child of, called an entity. You can name whatever you want, but it's a very simple scriptable object that just has a bunch of data, like an ID for being unique, an active bool just in case I want to disable it from the game. It's got a name, a description, an icon. I have an order priority just for if I need to order a chunk of types of scriptable objects. I have this order priority, and then I have a bunch of things to help set these IDs from the file name and stuff like that. What else do I do to organize my scenes? I like to make. I think as you're making your game, you realize what kinds of stuff go into your scenes. So I would definitely think about breaking them down into categories and putting them underneath groups. Use empty game objects as organizational tools. Organizational tools. What else? Let me catch it in chat for a sec. Cog number 44. You fell hard. Used to be number 1. I don't know. I just made that up. Steven, that's pretty high. Yeah, top 50. I do something similar, but just a 00 prefix. Yeah. And then I Dewey Decimal that shit. Nice. You can also even use a number as a prefix. Yeah, that's great too, because then you don't have to worry about alphabetical order. You can order them as however way you want. That's a great one, Yarn. Content folder is sick. Yeah. Sobu, have a good night. Tonight was very productive. Lots of mini quests created. Have a good rest of your stream. Thank you. Have a great night yourself. And yeah. Atrium, good morning. Make sure to lead with 0. Yes, definitely make sure to lead with 0. And if you plan on having more than 99 folders, lead with 2 zeros. Add padding. Keep it simple. Don't get too clever with architecture or folder structure, especially if you don't fully know what you need. It's easy to make more stuff. It's easy to make stuff more complicated. It's hard to change what is complicated or to simplify things. Yeah. Just go step by step and learn as you go. Not easy to keep the hierarchy clean. So my game is very specific. All my scenes are broken out into separate scenes and they load asynchronously. So sometimes I'll have multiple scenes loaded. And in each one, so if I just open up a random one, here's like an interior. I have my scene systems, which I put my nav mesh in, and a couple of other like utility things that just have to be in every scene. I have cutscenes in a special folder, warp locations, like how to get in and out of the scenes, they go in their own special folder. The decorations is basically all the models. Everything visual is like decoration. Terrain is the floor specifically, so the things you walk on. Here's me being disorganized, so let me just throw that into decoration. I got old terrain. What is this? Oh, this is what oh, right. I can't believe this is in here. This is what it used to look like. Oh my God. That's a blast from the past. It hasn't looked like this in years. Let's just delete that. Delete. Biome area, not necessary. Initial spawn clutter. Why is this stuff even in here? We can get rid of all of this. Biome area. So look how clean that is. What a cute, clean little scene. So yeah, and sometimes things have lighting. So like the main game scene has it has audio, like a special audio folder for different kinds of audio triggers. So yeah, some scenes have lighting folders, just add what you need when you need it. Do what he tells you, not what he does. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly. It's a very like object-oriented way of organizing too. Usually things just have a natural group that they belong to. So you group them together. Only thing that is important is to be consistent. Yeah. Yeah, follow your rules. Once you make a rule, follow it. Logging, though, that is some important stuff. Clean up temporary logs, permanent logs, keep them in a good format that make them easy to understand. You mean your code? No, we're not talking about code, Atrim. Code you don't have to keep clean. Code you can be messy with. It's fine. No, definitely keep your code clean too. All right, Fountain Funk. Visit Carlos. The next entry would be to bring EM4 Carlos. Bring Carlos 5 or 10 concretes? What is a unit of concrete? Concrete. I have a resource, concrete, right? Gravel. No, it's gravel. Gravels. Wait, yeah, what is a gravel? Just bring, should I just say bring 10 gravel? So the item is called gravel. How do I describe that in I could say anything. Like I could say bring Carlos 10 bags of gravel. But if I put the word bag, it might confuse the player. How do I get a bag of gravel? Like the item is called gravel. So I think what I do is even in the conversation, I just say bring Carlos 10 gravel. I think that's what I do. That'll be 10 gravels, please. Yeah. Exactly. Oh, also, punctuation. Add punctuation. Don't be a punk. Add punctuation. I gotta remember that. MD Franz, how's it going? Units? 10 units of gravel? I'm just gonna... I think I'm gonna say 10 gravel for now. I think that I don't know why that feels right to be that grammatically stupid, but it feels like the right thing to do for like just to communicate to the player exactly what it is. Shawshank Redemption units of gravel. Also, everyone, if you've been enjoying the music tonight, it's all been Final Fantasy lo-fi remixes. Make sure to give Killica Beats a follow. He's the one who made it. He's the guy. We're listening to his mixes right now. You can follow him on Twitch. You could go to his YouTube. You can go check him out on Spotify. There's all his links. He's been playing Legend of Dragoon lately. Did you finish? No, you just got to like disc 4, right? You're almost finished with Legend of Dragoon. It's funny you say that you must have replayed the first disc over and over. I've definitely had those moments with like classic games, going back and replaying them. Like, oh yeah, I just replayed the same like hour tons of times. I have no idea what happens after this. I'm pretty sure I beat Legend of Dragoon though. I'm pretty sure. That was definitely one of my favorites growing up. Wow, the dog. So the dog, like 45 minutes ago, once that raid hit, he went back to sleep. He went back, took a nap. Thank God. It's been super fun. I'm ready to finish now, though. I've been playing for months. Are you gonna play Final Fantasy VI next? I need a nap, Trano. You deserve a nap. Sorry for the ads. The unavoidable ads. Two ads? YouTube, what are you doing to me? There we go. Raids calm doggos noted. Yeah, I wish. Been up since 5 a.m. Dang, you need to sleep. Lishnor, welcome in. How's it going? How are you? All right, so now the conversation and the letter. I got to finish writing the letter. So, Fountain Funk. Those benches look great, don't they? Look great out there. Swing by. Swing by soon. I've got another favor to ask. Okay. Subscribing to YouTube Premium has been way more worth it than any other sub, like Netflix. Interesting. I don't watch enough. I feel like I don't watch enough YouTube to benefit from it. Buzzy Bee, how's it going? Look at that. Look at that turtle you got. So this happens. Splintered buns, success. Okay. I knew this already. I did this already. All right. That should be it. So now I need the conversation. Basic, Carlos. Quests. Copy. Paste. This one's called Fountain Funk. Make link. I keep getting tempted to try Nebula because of all the intellectual stuff I watch on YouTube. What's Nebula? Hello. I'm trying to make a sky shader, but the moon sucks. Why? Why does the moon suck? Do you have reference? Are you looking at an image that is something that you like to match? Oh my god, Spagus! Spagus, how's it going? Everyone, big shout out to Dev Spagus. Raiders, welcome in. How was your stream today? What'd you do? Wait, Booyah, is the turtle still flipped on that rock to the south of town? Please unflip if so. Nah, he's fine. He's chilling. He's just chilling on this rock, not flipped. Cooler SK, welcome in. For Evil Not Good, how's it going? Doing great. I hope you're doing well. I am doing fantastic. I have to raid and run as always. Late for my lunch chores. Have a good one. You go do your thing. Let me welcome everybody in. Raiders, if you don't know who I am, my name is Andrew. I'm working on a cozy life sim Innkeeper-Sim called Alpine Lake. Today I'm implementing new quests into the game. I'm trying to speed run adding quests to completion. I want you to be able to finish the freaking game. I have this giant spreadsheet that I'm working towards finishing. Each one of these nodes is a quest, and I've done about this much so far. I've got this much to go. It's going to take like 2 months, but here we go. And everybody, if you don't know who Dev Spagus is, real legitimate freaking dev. We had some questions earlier about like how to stay organized, how to, you know, how to be a good game dev. Go follow Dev Spagus to find out. He's working on a game called Stardew. It's pretty legit. It's out. You can buy it. It's in early access. It's fantastic. It's super deep simulation game. Give it a wish list. Give it a follow. If it's not your kind of game, no worries. Give it a wish list and give it a follow. It's the bare minimum you can do. Yeah, go check out his stream as well to watch him work on it. He's always adding new features. It's very deep management game, kind of like Dwarf Fortress or Caves of Cud, or is it a little bit like FTL with the the spaceship management stuff? Actually, not sure. But yeah, go check him out. So yeah, welcome in everybody. I'm like doing really lame stuff today. I feel like writing quests, writing dialogue, hooking stuff up in the editor. I don't know. It feels boring, but you know, this is software dev. This is what we do here. We do boring stuff. So yeah, welcome in. So I just started writing a new quest called Fountain Funk. This fountain is got green water coming out of it. You need to go to the guy who runs the hardware store, and he is going to fix the fountain, and you need to help him out. For Evil Not Good, thank you for the follow. This pleases me. Yeah, we're on flipped. Spreadsheet Hive. It's not a spreadsheet. It's a node. It's a flowchart. It's almost like a spreadsheet. This is basically my game design document that I add to. Like, this is all the dialogue for the characters. This is the quest flow tree for how to finish the game. What is this? Oh, this was like an outline. This is a very rough outline of what the story is going to be. This is like resource management through the seasons. I've got a whole bunch of random stuff in here. And look, the game loop. This is the game loop. This is where it all started. I'm like, let's describe the game in this little loop. And look at that. It's circular. A good game loop is circular because when you do the thing, you want to do it again and again and again and again and again. And that's how you get people to play your game for hours, by doing the same thing over and over and over and over again in a loop. Spoiler alert. It's not lame. It's content for game. Yeah. I don't know. Of course, yeah, it's not lame. It's kind of lame. My moon does not have a crescent, unfortunately. Buzzybee, if you would like feedback, you could post what you got and we can look at it and we can judge it and we can be critical if you'd like. It doesn't have to be super nice feedback. We can give honest feedback. Only if you'd like. This is what you give to a publisher right now. No. I think I've given up on the pursuit of a publisher. It's just not happening. Oh shit. I had a meeting that I'm 15 minutes late for. How stupid of me. It's not, it's okay. No, it's okay. Let's check this out. So this is it. This is your moon. Well, my first feedback is it's not circular. Why is it not circular? My second feedback is I generally like the colors and the little glowiness to it. And I like the little specks of stars. Look at, is that, you got like a little dipper? Little constellation over there? I like the gradient. The horizon's very pretty. Moon is circular. It's because of the FOV. Okay. Uh, is this the sun? The sun and the moon are very similar. So what don't you like about it? So obviously this can totally work for a game, but what about it don't you like? And what's the style of your game? Because you want it to be a crescent shape. Are you rendering this? How are you rendering the moon? Are you like rendering it through code? Or do you have like a texture? Are you doing like a, you know, a distance to point with a radius? You like the style, the peak style? Oh, your whole game is peak style through shader graph. I see. So what you could do to make that crescent shape is you make your circle and then make another circle and offset it just a little bit. Just offset it, you know, a little to the right, a little up, and cut out this circle with that other circle. Bam, crescent shaped. So I don't know exactly how you're doing it in shader graph. I'm assuming you're using, there's like a circular, I know there's like a circular function. Yeah, show me what happens. While you're bringing that up, I'm going to find a raid target because I am going to make this meeting. It's going to be okay. There's a tutorial I'm using on procedural sky shaders. I actually kind of need that too. Drop the link. I don't have a sun or a moon in my sky. I mean, it's a top-down game, but sometimes you see the horizon. And I just ignore the fact that there is a sun. You never see it. Should we raid? I do have clouds. Just no sun or moon. What does it look like when you're not looking top down? Looks like this. Oh, well, if I turn on... Looks like this. So I have some mountains in the background and I have some clouds, and that's it. And this shader, this is a procedural sky shader that it's just a vertical gradient. It's nothing complicated. Yeah, I'm going to save this for later for me. Skybox series, this looks great. I feel like that can be a pretty hype, unique selling point. What can? The perspective, like who else does that view? This view? Well, there's a reason why you don't do this view. It's because then you get views like this and you got to fill in every little gap with something visible. The whole reason I'm doing top down is so I don't have to worry about everything else. It's like a optimization, you know? Yeah, my time team, they're a team. Like, I don't want to build this. Like, I don't want to put stuff over there. I don't want to fill every nook and cranny of the world. I can't. It's too expensive. It's too time consuming. No, it needs more than that, though. It needs more than just billboards. It needs a whole world. And then, like, your inn is over here, you know? And it's in a different zone. So what do I make your inn? I mean, it's over here. There's a gap for no reason. I can't design everything. I'll be honest, I'm using Amplify Shader Editor, but like there's so much more control, but less control at the same time. Oh, so you're not using the built-in shader graph? It sounds like there's just a bit of math you need to figure out to draw your circle and undraw your circle right next to it with another circle. Trees. I mean, these trees, they get expensive, though. They get expensive. I have tree walls, you know? Then what do I do here? What do I do here? I gotta add a whole world out there. I can't be doing that. All right, I need to find someone to raid right now. Right now. Buzzy Bee, if you want to share something next time, you know, feel free. I'm gonna have to raid out though. Let's go to Imaginary Villain. Let's do some credits. Thank you everybody for hanging out. I had a decent time today. A lot of new faces, a lot of old faces. I'm looking at you, Light Yarn. For Evil Not Good, Two Stripper, Glowsmade, Replacement, Daku, Ineko, and Bruno. Thank you so much for the follows. Sketchy and Turgis, thank you for those resubs. Adam, Spagus, Nomadic Gaijin, and Nix. Thank you for those raids. Seriously, appreciate it. Trying not to look old. Do your best. Let's raid Imaginary Villain. How do you spell it? Let's spell it correctly this time. Villain. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm here every weekday around the same time. Feel free to come back. I really appreciate you all for hanging. If you haven't given Alpine Lake a wish list, please do so. I gotta say, I'm in a festival right now, and it's the most wish lists I've gotten in a long time, and it makes me happy. And I don't know what's when the festival ends and I lose all the wish lists, it's gonna be really sad. It's gonna make me sad again. Atrum, why are you crying? Don't cry, Atrum. Void Plane, take care. Steven, take it easy. Cog, Yag, Light Yarn, Busby. Eileen, thank you for the suggestions today. L Beast, I missed your message. Better too late than too early. I agree. Franz, for evil. Cooler, everyone that hung out. Really appreciate it. Kilka, take it easy. See you next time. Peace.